Hi everyone, Yuko here. Today I introduce one of the most famous Japanese proverbs. 実るほど神戸を垂れる稲穂かな? By learning this proverb, you can find out the reason why the Japanese don't brag about themselves and why they are so modest. Okay, let's begin.
Have you ever thought of why Japanese don't talk about themselves? And why they don't articulate their ideas precisely? Well, maybe they are very modest. You can describe the Japanese in 3 words as sincere, honest, and modest. Today, I introduce a proverb about modesty, one of their characteristics. In order to understand the Japanese proverbs, you always need to use a visual image. Close your eyes and imagine. In front of you, there is a rice field. Golden fluffy rice ears are hanging down by its weight and swaying in the wind. Minoru hodo. Kobe wo tareru. Inaho kana. It is translated literally, the more fruitful the ear of rice, the lower it droops. As rice grows ripe, the ears hang down. In the same way, humans become humble as learning and virtue deepen. But the smaller the person, the more arrogant. So, the meaning of this proverb is the more learned one becomes, the more humble one's attitude. Japanese apply this proverb in many different situations. The richer one becomes, the less showing off. The wiser one becomes, the less boasting. The more skilled one becomes, the less arrogant. This phrase is often used in their home for the command. Even if you play basketball better than your friend, you shouldn't boast. Don't you remember the famous proverb, the more fruitful the ear of rice, the lower it droops? The Japanese use this proverb from time to time since they were very young, at home, at school, and in society. It is one of the most famous ones in Japan. In American culture, if you work hard and succeed, you will be proud of it. American people talk about their success without hesitation. Parents are also proud of their children and speak their success stories proudly without the listener's requests. However, the Japanese rarely talk about their success stories because they try to put this proverb into their life. They also think their success is their own matter, and not for showing off to others. Great outcomes come from the help of others and help from heaven. The Japanese are taught from a young age that their success is not brought about by their own efforts. When they grow up and still remember it, they don't behave arrogantly. When a small child gets on a tricycle, the child boasts, "I could do it." She doesn't even notice that her parents were supporting her from behind. Until maturing enough, she never thinks about other people's help, but she believes she accomplished everything all by herself. As you grow up and broaden your mental horizons, you'll find that you are not just living alone but helping each other. And when you are grateful, you become naturally humble. This Japanese proverb expresses this process. The more fruitful the ear of rice, the lower it droops.
How was today's story? Don't you think it's a wonderful saying that uses rice, the staple food for Japanese? Okay, that's for today. See you soon. Bye-bye.